So here we go, I hope. Well, this seems to be showing that I am getting a blank screen. Hopefully you can see this now. Let me try swapping back. Yes, there we are. And I might just very quickly I'm just doing a quick bit of posting in a couple of channels that I know. But something else I'd better do at some point is actually change my mixer graphic, but we will see what happens there. And this is, of course, me doing what I said I wanted to try and avoid doing with this stream, which was, again, sit at a screen and pretty much give you guys not much in the way of things to speak with or listen to. So, and before I forget again, let me get my wonderful mobile phone up, activate Mixer, so that I can see you folks chatting away if you decide to pop in and say hello, which would be absolutely lovely. Okay, Mixer is loading. Ask me later. Profile. Come on. No, I wanted to go chat only, thank you very much. Yes. So apologies for looking at my phone. I did see a 1 show up on the chat count, but that could just have been me. Oh, and I'm also trying to sort out my nest of cables, which perhaps I really should have done before I started the damn stream, but there you go. I've got a glass of water here, and I really do not want to be dunking my phone into it. No, I don't care about the clock. I just want to see the chat window. Thank you very much, phone. There we go. And no, I want to be in chat-only mode. Sometimes these things argue with you. I found out today, apparently, that you can actually set chat-only mode in Twitch as well, but we'll see how we go there. And I just want to check a quick notification. Let's close that down, and that. Strange, I have this sudden thing of doing, where are we, toggle dialogues, layers messing around with my graphics here, instead of just getting stuck in and working the stream and actually doing something practical within the game. My apologies for this, it's just frustrating when the urge suddenly grabs you. You know what, stuff it, let's just shut that down. Okay. Let's see what we've got available in terms of jobs first before I get out of here and start talking about other things. Okay, I am fully repaired, refueled, and restocked in terms of ammo. It is interesting to play this game when you consider that all this wonderful stuff here is pretty much influenced by everybody who's playing it, even if they might not be in your instance, which, because I'm playing solo, nobody's in my instance but me, which is a bit of a shame. One of the things I would like to do would be to get my Xbox Live Gold subscription back so I can have a bit more fun with some of these things. But yes, aside from that, let's see. 10 units of aluminium now. I'm in the Senlu system, I'm pretty sure. I am still not yet up on sourcing items, which I think is what this one is all about. Starship so sent you, make sure to have in a suitable market. So I'm not quite sure yet how to view work out where within a system you can actually procure items for return, which is a bit of a shame because you could probably make a fair bit of money out of it. So that's one of those things that I would like to try and pick up on a bit of knowledge on at some point. Where are we? Massacre, massacre, massacre. What do they reckon? Harmless. Destroy 8 ships from the Bureau of Senlu Flag faction. Find your targets in the conflict zones of the Senlu system. There's part of me that is tempted to give this a whirl. It's set pretty much for my rank, which sadly is not mostly harmless anymore. I think actually is mostly harmless the next one up. Okay, Bureau of Senlu Flag. Of course, this is going to be lots of assassinates and massacres. Let's have a look at... Oh, silly me. I went to camera mode, not into view that side panel, which actually tells me where I'm up to. Oh, here we go. Combat rank is harmless. Okay. So novices, yes, that's a little bit above where I am at the moment, so I don't think I'll go for that one. What do the Green Party want? Black box salvage contract. 64 units of coffee. Which we are out of. Well, that's one thing, I'm not exactly all that much of a coffee drinker anyway, so, Eman Cable, which is where I came from. It's only a couple of jumps. Don't know, but 25,329 seems a little bit cheap for my services. Well, that is for harmless, which is what I am right at the moment. I might just take a punt. Let's see how we go. This will be a bit of an action one, so which probably isn't too bad. I ideally shouldn't have much time to talk, although right at the moment, I guess, like I said, it may not be too bad because I'm not sure if I have all that much to talk about. So let's just give this a go and see how we do. There are a few things I would like to do a little bit more of at some point. Try and turn this into a bit more of a radio show. Figure things out like the Galnet News, which it does have its own automated system for news at the moment, but still.
Ship release. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
Pretty much an automatic system that brings the news. Let's see.
Shields offline. Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
Annoys me about this B button. Oh, 47% hull integrity. Okay, well, I've got to get out of here anyway. Not a good start for someone who's meant to be taking out pirates and such.
You are trespassing on federal property. Vacate the area immediately.
Right away. Okay. So first thing,
Shields online.
let's head back into Glashow Terminal and get some repairs. Don't seem to be able to request a landing again. Maybe because I'm looking in the wrong place. There we go.
Authorization cleared. Proceed to landing pad 01.
God, these things are beautiful, aren't they? Seems like I am still on my own in the chat right at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, I was before I...
Regulate your speed and maintain current vector.
That is exactly what I'm doing, thank you very much. Yeah, I wanted to maybe do reads from the actual Galnet News, which you can access in the game. As I said, the automated system for it is, well, it's basically on the electronic side. Now, where is landing pad
500 meters from touchdown.
1? Looks like it might be it. Yes, it is.
May trigger a lethal response.
Landing gear deployed.
Fly smart. Fly safe. Reduce your speed inside the docking area.
Turn, I want to resize the thing. And then aggressively. Alright, let's get a quick fix up.
Docking completed. Power down systems.
Hull repaired.
Don't risk annihilation. Make way for other vessels.
Alright. Might as well refuel all while I am here. And launch again. So just a quick turn around for me. So let's see if I can't leave the station safely this
Pad
time.
detached complete. Depart when ready, Commander.
Do not block the access.
Flash alternative. It's meant to be said something like Glasgow or Glasgow. Whoops. Hey, and there's another Cobra on the way out.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, we doing a hair under the speed limit. So let's have a listen to what I was trying to tell you folks about in terms of what the Gallic News sounds like.
Week in review. Here are this week's major stories. Maroclat of Alliance Interpol has announced that Admiral George Farmer, who was arrested last week on suspicion of working with terrorist organization the League of Reparation, was in fact framed by Rear Admiral Riri McAllister. It is now believed.
This is a no-fire zone. Power down weapon systems immediately.
That McAllister is Nexus, the League's central coordinator. Following this development, information decrypted by a tri-superpower task force has revealed the location of League's strongholds in two systems, one in Imperial and one in Federal space. A two-pronged operation to destroy these enclaves is now underway. Princess Aisling Duval has discussed her forthcoming marriage in an interview with Solomon Helios. The princess insisted.
You have the all clear? FFC signing off.
That any negativity surrounding the wedding was based on prejudice and fear, saying, "Shouldn't we all be free to love whomever we wish?" Meanwhile, there has been a spate of violence against the Thargoid-worshipping Far God cult, resulting in dozens of deaths and hundreds of injuries. The Far God cultists have offered no resistance to the aggression. Local security...
So can you actually read Gallic's Day? Yes, you can. But you've got to concentrate on it. So if I were to try and read it, for example, Starport Status Update, 19th of July, 3304. This report presents the latest data on starports experiencing technical issues as a result of Thargoid sensor-related interference. The following starports are currently closed. Ribi Enterprise, Checha. Singer Orbital, Matsia. Stabanow Survey, Cerno. Vorkulur's Vision, Veroclist. The following starports... Oh, can I get... There we go. The following starports continue to experience technical issues. Stokow Port, SPOCS 253. Meanwhile, the following starports are on the brink of closure. Old Silo, Checha. Daniel Gateway, Adju. Farm Laboratory, Lingdetti. Gensladok, Venexo. Ironsdock, Manite. Neil Survey, Manite. Nagata Vision, Galley BC. Pinzon Orbital, Manite. Rennie Hub, Urua. Russ Landing, Seagon. Stabanow Reformatory, Peregrina. Webberdock, Mean. Young Station, Lingdetti. I don't know, maybe not exactly as good an idea as I thought because you can't really see where you're going now. So let's have a look at my missions again. The conflict zones of the Senlu system. The only problem is, as far as I can see, there doesn't appear to be any conflict zones in the navigation system. Usually it can tell you here, at least I thought it did. So maybe I just need to get to... Usually somewhere around the primary star of the system there is a nav beacon, which you can use to identify things like conflict zones. Alright, let's give that a try.
Frameshift drive charging.
Another thing I would want is
Ready to engage.
Let's make sure I'm pointing in the right direction.
4, 3,
It's mainly the
2,
RPG moves I think are better to get in handy. I've been sure to do recently is to thoroughly categorize my Twitter feed to make sure that I've got people divvied up into RPG fans, game masters, companies, all that kind of thing. And it's my hope that every time I do one of these I'll be able to bring a little bit of RPG related news, of course. My online handle is GM Radio Rob, and I want to make sure I am remembering those two little letters. GM, which are of course short for Game Master. And here we go, we are on approach to symbol at the moment. He's hoping they can find that beacon. If there is one to find. Way too fast to have to do a thingy of shame. I wonder if I can get some fuel while I'm at it. One thing I do want to mention while I remember, on the topic of Twitter, I recently cracked just today, well, technically yesterday, Australia time anyway, 700 followers, which is fantastic. Not only that, a fellow member of the Thread Raiders online group also managed to crack. Well, I'm sucking down fuel, so perhaps I don't have to worry about that. Yes, by the name of Vlad the Odd Wizard also managed to crack 700 all around about the same time. We're thinking of doing some kind of online party of some sort, probably with as many of the other Thread Raiders that we can get in. But we need to organise it. I suggested doing something impromptu, maybe even trying to combine it with this stream that I'm doing here. Unfortunately, Vlad, who's a bit of a youngster, he's still in his early teens. Old enough to use Twitter, but still fairly young. Come on. Sometimes it can take forever to get somewhere. Here we go. See if I can slow down a little bit. the situation remain? No.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see if I can super cruise and get a bit closer.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It's 75 degrees right now. That's a little bit closer. Alright then. Fine.
Frameshift drive charging.
Still probably going to take this time than
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yes, there we go. Let's see if this gives us some more confident zones that I can try and track down.
Incoming mission critical message.
FB confirm. That's friggin' handy. At least please tell me it's going to give me some conflict zones. Maybe, could do, maybe. Alright, stuff it. Let's go to Super Cruise, see how we do.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And again, threat 3 sounds like a little bit too much for me right at the moment. I'm hoping for things a little bit more like threat 1. On the other hand, it is now 10 to 1 in the morning where I am. It's been a bit of a fun experiment, but I think especially as it looks like I'm still the only person here right at the moment, I think it's time to log off for a little while and leave the eternal midnight skies of deep space alone for a little bit. Folks, have yourselves a good night. May your thrusters never fail you. May your shields in particular never fail. May you make it to your destination. And may you